Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Vietnam have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
That has found him in acres of space. That's good play. And it's Bellingham. And this is Neymar.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Neymar made a good run there. And they can counter here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Roberto Carlos.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Rooney. Best. Goes for a shot! Now it's Hullet. Short changes him with that pass. Vieira. Roberto Carlos looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neymar. Roberto Carlos gets into some space.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And here's Suarez. Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. Just the goalkeeper. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's a sharp little ball. He's having a shot! Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Yeah, clumsiness could have cost them there. They can tidy that up.
And he's there to make the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Too close for comfort. Rooney conjures time and space where few can. It's a searching pass. It's played through for him. And he shoots! And he's done it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Neymar wins the duel this time. Vieira knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Best shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Things starting to look very... Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And there is the half-time whistle. How to review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Look at the shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's delightful. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Vieira. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! And that is masterful defending. Bellingham.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He can run onto that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's come loose. Pull it. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Turan. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in. Messi. Bellingham. Yeah. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Suarez. And the shot! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Number 4.
He's onside.
Rooney. Coming on the field.
And the finish! It's loose. Who's going to get there?
Number 18.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Number 7, Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Buffon clears. Gives it back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Now it's Cruyff, and he's had it nicked away. And that is a little undercooked. Seedorf. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Cruyff.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Cruyff. Now can he find a finish? That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Bale. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Can he get on the end of this? And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks.
And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attack.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Takes a shot! There it is! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yeah.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely feet. Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, cracking ball. Chance! It's gone in and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And here's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bellingham. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Passing is crisp and sharp. Leicester. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Brilliant save from... In he goes again. He scores! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, a pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Best. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away? Nesta cuts it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rooney. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. He's looking wide. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets big! Araujo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. This looks promising. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Turan has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Araujo. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're underway again. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham. Pedri calmly anticipates. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Vieira. Messi. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Best. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar looking to run onto it. Bullish header! It's a goal! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Baresi cuts out the pass. Oh, what has happened here?
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ronaldinho.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Pedri. Number 4, Rooney. Number 5,
somewhat off target.
Big
Chance! Must
and
pull it! It's Remus. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pedri shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rummenigge.
Number 25, Messi.
It'll be a throw-in.
Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 24,
And that's
Owen.
definitely not his best.
Substitution.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Bale. Bellingham. Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Owen. Good read, needed to be. Rafael Leao.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bale. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Big chance! And yes, it's there! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Owen. Pass is just off target. Van Dijk. And he's in on goal. And he's... there's the shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great ball, and he's in here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vieira. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Bale. And the number on the board is 3. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Bale. And here's Hullet. Bellingham spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge chasing after it. Roberto Carlos. Owen. And he's picked out the run. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim Ibrahimovic! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
We all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Vieira. He's looking wide. Ibrahimovic. That has been slung wide. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's being shifted off it. Now he's got space here. He's through here. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! It's there! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Rooney. Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Bellingham. Thuram cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice interception, well timed. And it's Rooney. Now this could be a chance. That's an excellent interception. Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Rooney. Oh, important interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he get on the end? It's Ibrahimovic! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Neymar. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe knocks it into space, and this is Rooney. No foul, says the referee. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Pedri. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what a mistake! He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Vieira.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Leicester makes the interception. Looking for the run. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now who's going to be first to this? Threads one in. Oh, that's... He's having a shot! Neymar. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Rooney. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Araujo. And it's Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's...
Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Cruyff. Pedri. Rooney. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. Great vision. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Can he get it through? Pedri receives it in a wide position. Pedri! Oh, such a clever touch. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It's run loose here. Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Now Cruyff. And that is a little undercooked. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cruyff.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedri. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Rooney. Pedri.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar! And that could have brought them level.
Neymar absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
And it's Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. And this is Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Pedri is onto it. And the shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Buffon is there to clear.
19, Ferdinand. Coming
Laid into space. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Oh, what has... Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Number 14, Seedorf. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 17, Maldini.
Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Crossed into the box, and he shoots! He's scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And now,
Your reflections then, Jim.
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vietnam have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively.
He gets big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Clipped into space. Well read, nice interception. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. Header! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedri. Now it's Rooney. And that's really well manoeuvred.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Rooney. Messi. Bellingham. Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vieira. Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out to the left it goes. And it's Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Rooney.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. Luis Suarez. He's having a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rooney. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Pull it. Bellingham. Hernes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! He can get that clear. Nicely aimed pass. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now Hernes. This looks promising. Hernes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Now it's Gullit. Bellingham. Vieira. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pedri has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Caresses it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Thuram. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Spread out to the left. Hernes. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. Oh, they can break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest, that's a good ball. Good ball, good take. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Turan. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Just about up to the hour now. Best. He's got away. Rooney! It's a goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ernest.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Adrian.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Number 8, Mbappe.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the shot! And he hits the net! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Hullet. And here's Bale. Looking for the rock. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pulls it back.
Yeah, I think if that can...
There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And that is out of play. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Hullet. Out towards the flank. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitutions taking place.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Pedri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Dembele. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now, this could be a chance. That's very neat. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's on it, can he get away? Well read, and the danger is averted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pedri. Eze is onto this. He's going to be disappointed with that. I think we're just about done here.
At a time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bullet going about things with real menace. And it's Messi. And the number on the board is 3. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Desperate defending required here. Bellingham plays it short, opts to play it back, goes for a shot! And this is Messi. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Their way home on public transportation today.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not. and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Roberto Carlos, and he's gone looking for safety. And here's Suarez, and it's Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he... He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, nicely shaped ball, and this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity.
Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. That's good vision. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham tries to pass it through. Mbappe, oh, just goes for a shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. And that's gone loose. Bellingham goes on a charge down the left. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great vision. Spread neatly. And he was alert to it. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe! Thuram. Bellingham. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Strokes it back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Araujo. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Showing good feet. He is through here. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And right on half-time, that is telling.
Number 11.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Could be danger here. Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers, looking for options for movement. And this is Luis Suarez. Mbappe, now it's Rooney, threads one in, that has not gone well. Bullet. Best, now that looks a decent ball, now it's face to face with the keeper. Great chance! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Thuram.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can he latch on to this? Thinks about the shot, and the shot! In he goes again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Rooney.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pass is just off target.
Number 25.
Araujo
Messi.
Bellingham.
Number 18.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through. And he's on his way. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has been cut short. Vieira. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi powering forward here. Tries to play it through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Bale. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pinches it off him. Searching pass he's played there. Pull it. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, played right into his path. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Oh, super find. Oh, good ball. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. It's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Leicester makes the interception. Can he get onto this? Rummenigge bops him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Carlos. And it's Bellingham. That's a little off target. Vieira. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he skips past his man. And this is Bale.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's him, and a chance! And he hits the net! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. And he's only too happy to take that
2
back.
added minutes has
It's
been
made its way
indicated.
to him. And this... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Oh, that's a fine interception. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on
Just
what
a
we've
quick
seen?
request today
Well,
for
Peter,
everybody to
I really
please
couldn't
kindly
see what
remove
this
any
team
cars
was
parked
trying
on
to
the road
achieve,
outside
whether
the
it's the
stadium.
manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.